Grandpa's Listener Part 2. So, as soon as you told him to, pull you aside, you asked, hey, can we, Raph asked if you could, hurry this up a bit, because, one, he has missions to do with his brothers, so, yeah, you kind of need to hurry. You didn't want to, and you said, oh, but in your head, you thought you didn't want to really rush this, and he had a mission to do. So you said, yeah, it's fine. You know what? You go ahead and do your mission. We'll talk tomorrow. And he's like, and Raph is like, are you sure? You said, yeah. So after that, he went out of his room. That's where you guys were about to talk. And told the boys to pack up and stuff because they're going to go do a mission. The boys looked at you and asked if you told them. You said no, sadly. The boys were kind of sad that you didn't tell them, but you told them you would probably tell them at some points when there wasn't really missions to do. You said, okay, that's gonna be probably in a long time, but eh. So they were out doing missions. A little while later after doing missions, Raph decided that he wanted to hang out with you without the boys because Raph spent a lot of time playing out with them. So Raph texted you and asked, "Hey, do you want to go meet up at a carnival and play some games?" You said yes. And in your head, you thought, yeah, maybe this is the perfect time to tell him after a few games and food. So you got ready and met up at the carnival with Raph. As you were playing some games, you got to a point where you wanted to tell him so badly. So you asked Raph, can we talk now? And he said, okay, after this game. When he was done playing the game, he got you this big teddy bear and asked, hey, you want to talk right now, Raph said. And I'm like, yeah, I've been waiting for a long time. He's like, okay. So you and Raph went behind a carnival game or go in the forest. So that's when you told him. You told him you liked him and had this crush for about 2 months now. Raph was shocked because he was planning on telling you first. So, and he told you this and you blushed like red as a tomato. Raph chuckled a bit because you got to beat him first. But after that, Raph kissed you on the cheek, and you continued playing the games. After you had done playing some games, it was getting dark. So you decided to ride the merry-go-round, and Raph agreed. Raph agreed to it. So you got in the merry-go-round and watched from above, from everywhere from the park. Then you asked, hey, Raph. He answered yes. You asked, I know we already said this, but does this mean we're boyfriend and girlfriend? Raph blushed, and in a joking in a laughing voice, he said, yeah, of course, honey. As he said that sweet nickname, yes, sweet. As he said that sweet nickname, your face flushed red again. Little did you guys know there was a camera on there because they don't want anybody getting hurt. Let's be honest, I think every carnival ride has a camera. But anyways, back to the story. You wanted to kiss Raph, but you decided it wasn't the time, and only kissing on the cheek was the best. So that's what you did. Though you had to ask Raph if he could kneel down because Raph is tall and big. So yeah, and he asked, "Okay, I kneel down. What do you need?" And after he did that, you kissed him on the cheek. Raph blushed very redly, but he kissed you back. On the cheek, y'all. On the cheek, y'all. I told y'all, we ain't doing the lips yet. So yeah. And once you got done with the carnival, you went to the exit. You told Raph that you had a great time with him. And Raph replied, so did I. And and Raph wanted to ask if he could walk you home. And with a kind and laughingly gestured, you said yes. And that's the end. I'm probably gonna have to trim some of this, but I hope you liked it. I think there might be I feel like that's like a dating one, but I hope you guys liked it. Bye!